Hey guys, what's up? Nikkie is online, and today we're going to do a pick a card reading based off of Taylor Swift's new album, Lover. So this reading incorporates where you are in your romantic love life, what you should do for self-love, like where you are on your self-love journey, what you should do to treat yourself, all that kind of stuff, and
last thing. Oh yeah.
what part of your life you should romanticize more, because there's so many different aspects of life, and like romantic love isn't the only part that we should romanticize. So, you know, it's good to see like where you should romanticize your life. And then I will pull I have it like all in here. 4 songs from the Lover album onto with your reading, and talk about like how they would interact with your reading, and like, yeah. I hope you enjoy. Usually I do an outro, but I figure when I watch pick a card readings, I don't go to any outros or anything like that. I stop watching after my reading is completed. So, real quickly, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, comment below, subscribe if you enjoy it, share with your friends, all that fun stuff. I do have a Patreon if you are interested in pledging to that. Thank you so much to my top Patreons currently, which will be listed right here, I think. Maybe here, but I think it's here. They'll be listed somewhere around here, I think. And finally, if you have not listened to my debut album, Puppeteer, please consider doing that as well. Alright, let's get to the readings. Hey guys, I still do not have a good way to do this, so we're just gonna do it like this. Once again, welcome to a pick a card reading for the Lover album. As you can tell, I have a cup with the songs, so I can pull them out for each group. That'll leave 2 songs from the album that won't have a group. Go ahead and pick your group. Oof. That's group 1, group 2, group 3, and group 4. Go ahead and pause the video to just kind of meditate on it, or if you want to just like go back to the icon if that's easier to look at, go ahead and pause and pick your group. Just a reminder that I am not responsible for any actions you may take in response to this reading. This reading is for entertainment purposes only. And yeah, I will see you at your reading. Hello, group 1. This reading is for whoever picked the top left corner. Wow, this is so thick. I'm sorry, I just like realized, because it's only 6 cards, but it just feels really thick compared to what I normally do. This is your reading based off the Lover album. Alrighty, so for your romantic love life, we have exercise and family culture. Okay, so, excuse me. So, this is not really straightforward, but what I could assume from this is that perhaps you're not really exercising. Like, this card, exercise, literally is in the most like simple sense. Go and like do exercise. So I guess like in a metaphorical sense, that you may be like not exercising your love, you don't feel worth it. You are very stagnant in your love life. You're not moving forward. You're not like pursuing anybody that, you know, is like coming to you. You're just very stagnant in your love life right now. And this could just be something saying like, go to the gym, you'll find a lover at the gym, which is kind of a very interesting message to get from the universe, especially because I know I don't work out, but at the gym, so I don't know. Hopefully if you're watching this, you go to the gym more than I do, and this makes sense for you. Perhaps if there's like a lover there, or it's again the metaphorical, you need to exercise your right to love romantically, like it's time to start looking for a lover. For family culture, it says, learn more about your family stories and history. This could just mean that the person that you are looking for will feel like coming home. It'll feel like they're already part of your family. They're gonna like being with your parents. They're gonna, when they come over and you're not ready, they're gonna hang out with your siblings. They're gonna help your parents with dinner. They're gonna go with you to your grandparents. They're the ones that you're gonna take to your cousin's wedding, you know, that kind of thing. So this person's gonna feel like coming home. So yeah, on the self-love front, we have the Aquamarine Dragon from Neptune and Listen to Your True Feelings. So I decided to do the Dragon Oracle for the self-love and the what's this called? Like which part of your life you should romanticize, because I feel like those have a wider variety of things, while the unicorns I feel like are more magical, and I feel like those work better with romance overall. So the Aquamarine Dragon from Neptune is a if you've watched previous readings of mine, it comes up in pretty much every reading I do. It is pretty much a card about your spirituality and your innate psychic abilities. Hello! Alright, now that the dog I think is like in her place and she's, you know, being a good girl, we can get back to talking about the Aquamarine Dragon from Neptune. So the Aquamarine Dragon from Neptune has to do with your spirituality and like your intuition and psychic abilities. So I guess one thing you should be doing to nurture yourself is work on your intuition and your spirituality and stuff like that, as well as drink water. Obviously Neptune is the water god in Roman mythology, Poseidon in Greek mythology, so the planet being named after him is no surprising that I think it's the blue planet, right? Now I feel dumb. Don't remember what color it is right now, but as you can tell, it's kind of like a mer dragon with like seahorses. It's like a seahorse mother type thing, so it's associated with water as well. So like if you're not drinking enough water, seriously, drink more water. But I feel like it's less about the drinking the water and more about the intuition side, because the clarifier was listen to your true feelings. Don't let others talk you into doing something that you know is wrong. So this card is more about like peer pressure and, you know, like younger things. But listen to your true feelings, follow your intuition, sharpen your intuition, get better at it. It'll be a form of self-love for you, so you can know what's right for you in the future. Alrighty, and finally we have which aspect of your life you should romanticize more, which is the Air and Water Dragon and the Thankful card. So, again, trust your intuition, develop your psychic abilities, be open to enlightenment, express your inner song. So, and then Thankful. So, like, the part of your life you should probably romanticize more is, like, yourself, like, your introspective part of your life, being alone. Romanticize, you know, being alone with yourself and figuring out, I don't know, like romanticize being alone. I think that's really what it comes down to. And the Thankful card is like, you're thankful for other people, but I'm sorry, I'm fanning myself, it's hot. But like at the same time, you need to romanticize yourself more than other people, as thankful for them as you are. Alrighty, I hope this resonated with you. I almost forgot to give you guys your songs. Oh no, that would be bad. So let me give you guys the 4 songs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Alrighty. And your 4 songs are You Need to Calm Down, The Man, Cruel Summer, and Miss Americana. Okay, so the fact that Miss Americana, The Man, and You Need to Calm Down all came up in one reading just left me shook. So, just from those 3 alone, I can kind of assume that you are a very bold person. just from that alone. Miss Americana is a political song that's wrapped around in like high school metaphors. You need to calm down, obviously. She ain't never made anybody less gay. Like, again, very political, very feminist. And The Man is basically feminism on steroids. Cruel Summer is a bop that's like about different aspects of relationships and not knowing where you stand with someone. So like in your romantic life, you probably, with the exercise card, because you're not really exercising that romantic feeling, you're not really sure where you're standing, if they're a fling, if they're a long-term thing, you know, that kind of thing. So yeah, hopefully this resonated. Hopefully if you listen to Lover already, that you resonate with those songs and you're like, yeah, I get why those came up for me. So yeah, hopefully that makes sense. Alright, I'm seriously done with you guys now. Thank you so much for watching. Hello, Group 2. This is for the people who picked the upper right-hand corner when they picked their cards. Alrighty, let's see what is going on in your love life. Ooh, okay, T. I low-key picked this one. I couldn't decide between this one or the fourth group, so as I'm reading these, I'm probably reading for myself too, so don't be like, if I'm like, oh my god, you know, like, don't be surprised. Okay, so the first thing that came up, this is a very straightforward reading. So the first one is the love card, which is pretty much straight up, the answer that you're seeking is love. Like, it's literally just like, love is coming, love is in your life. Be prepared for romantic love. And then the clarifier is very soon. So what you're asking will happen, I can never read this. What you're asking for will happen soon in a happy way. So I am making this reading timeless because I figure it's gonna intrigue people for a while. It's a Taylor Swift themed tarot reading. Like, that's pretty freaking cool, right? So whenever you're watching this, love will be coming to you very soon. Not a specific date. I don't know like what very soon really constitutes as. Like, I don't want to put a date on it, like, oh, by the end of next month, you know? Like, for me, I've been feeling very September for love. Like, I was doing Shufflemancy and Taylor's September cover came up for me. So, like, I wouldn't be surprised if I have a boyfriend by the end of next month. But, you know, that's me. That's not you, as, you know, as the person watching this. So, I don't know exactly when, but very soon could be like a couple weeks, a couple months. I wouldn't put it past like 6 months. So like 6 months from when you're watching this times. Alrighty. And then for your self-love, we have the Royal Blue and Gold Dragon,
which kind of looks like it has a rainbow, even though it's not the rainbow dragon.
Which is strengthens you to stand in your power and wisdom. Awaken your own majesty, wear your cloak of power with pride, and happy surprise, which is something very good is about to happen. So, for self-love and self-care, it's really time for you to stand with confidence and power and, like, really own it. You know, like, don't be arrogant, don't be, like, rude, but, you know, like, own the fact that you're confident, love yourself, be prideful.
I mean, pride can be a sin, but at the same time, not having enough of it isn't good either.
Like, you have to have a balance. So find that level of pride where it's like, you know what? I can keep my head up, but I don't hold my nose up in the air, you know? Like, chin up, but not nose up, you know what I mean? So find that and stand within it. You are a smart, intelligent, and I can assume beautiful or handsome or just a very attractive person. It's time to really, like, want what you got. And happy surprise, I kind of want to tie it back with the love card because something very good is about to happen. So, like, by loving yourself, you attract other love in your life. So it just kind of makes sense that, like...
Oh, damn. Okay, this is my reading.
By loving yourself, you're going to attract more love into your life. Alrighty, and then for your which part of your life you should romanticize, it's the Earth Dragon and practice. So, stay grounded, be ready to serve, stuck energy is clearing, you can move forward. So, it's time to romanticize, like, for me, and practice. the best way to get good as a skill is to practice, practice, practice until you get it right. So, romanticize your career, romanticize your dreams, romanticize your ideas, romanticize...
I am talking to myself right now.
Motivate yourself and put love into whatever you do. If you're an athlete, go out there and put love into your bottle of water, so when you're getting frustrated, you can just go drink some water and be like, I feel better now. If you are a musician like me, go and write and play and put love into that. You love doing that. That's why you do what you do. You love it. Like, it's fun. So yeah, emphasize your career right now. Emphasize moving forward in your life and letting go of what hurt you in the past. Alrighty, and now let's see what your /our 4 songs are, because I'm shook right now. Okay. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. I forget that you existed. It's not love, it's not hate, it's indifference. Okay, so I forgot you existed. Okay, and just for the record, I'm filming this before the album comes out, so like, I hope that's right. It's nice to have a friend. Okay, I'm gonna start crying because that was like my stand song from the album. Shut up. My lover. Alright, and if this is Death by a Thousand Cuts, I'm gonna fling myself out of the sun. Or fling myself to the sun. Oh, and London Boy. Okay, so, I forgot that you existed. It's pretty clear. It's a bop. It's kind of like, I don't know what I can say because, like, I don't know what Taylor's going to talk about. But it's pretty much like forgetting someone exists and, like, moving forward, not holding a grudge against them. Lover, as you guys probably all know by now, is that, like, very romantic, you're my lover, you're mine, you know, that situation. It's Nice to Have a Friend is just a very cute song about, like, well, it's pretty straightforward. It's nice to have a friend. Like, it's good to have someone platonically to hang out with. And then London Boy is kind of about, like, moving to a new place and assimilating to be with your lover. And, like I said, I am, like, screaming at this reading because this is, like, the most me reading I think I've ever done for a video. So, I love. So, yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope this resonated with you as much as it resonated with me. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up or comment below if it did resonate with you, or if you just really enjoyed my facial expressions as I was shook. See you guys soon. Alright. Hello, group 3. This is the group that was at the bottom left. Let's see what's going on for you guys in your romantic life, in your self-love life, and in what you should romanticize about your life.
Your life, that's not a word. Okay.
So, happy thoughts and one step at a time. So, to feel happier right now, think about a memory or something else that made you smile, and one step at a time. Little steps make big dreams come true. So, immediately the first thing I think of with these 2 cards, wow, this is such a lover-themed card. Look at this, like, the Archer Rise. Anyway, so, the first thing that I immediately think of is you just got out of a relationship. Or you've been scorned one too many times and now someone's trying to win you and you're like, no, not happening. So, happy thoughts are just very positive vibes. Like, if you want to manifest a relationship...
Sorry, I think I'm hearing something.
If you want to manifest a relationship in your life, positive vibes is the way to go. Like, unrelated but kind of related, when I manifested meeting Taylor, it was because I stopped saying, oh, I'm never going to meet Taylor, I'm never going to meet Taylor, I'm never going to meet Taylor. It became like, I don't know when I'm going to meet Taylor, but I'm going to meet Taylor. So if you're trying to manifest a relationship in your life and you're feeling like sad or anything like that, lifting yourself up with like happy memories or something that makes you smile is the way to go. Self-love is the best way to raise your vibrations, which makes manifesting easier. And one step at a time, you don't need to take things super fast. You can go as slow as you need. And if anybody tries to stop you from doing that, I will fight. Alrighty, so for your self-love. Okay, so the blue dragon from the Pleiades, I can never pronounce it. Prepare yourself to accept source healing. Accept a heart activation and give and receive heart healing. So a huge part of self-love for you right now is healing. I think, again, going from the breakup or whatever is causing you to not be able to really move forward in your love life is going to need to heal first, and self-love is the best way to heal. And then you are gifted. You are very intelligent and talented. So just a reminder, you are very intelligent and talented. So I feel like it's really easy that when you're in a breakup and you don't have any self-worth, or you're feeling very worthless, because I know when I got out of my relationship both times, I felt very crappy about myself. I felt like, why am I not good enough? Why am I not this? Why am I not that? And I think that you have to remember that you are gifted, and you need to treat yourself with your intelligence and your talents and work on healing yourself first in order to do those one steps at a time. Self-love is the way to give and receive that healing. Excuse me. That you need. Alrighty, so for your which part of your life you need to romanticize, because like we all need to romanticize life more. The earth and water dragon creates foundation for new growth. A fresh start is coming, and with new opportunities, nurture your ideas and harvest the abundance. And then a definite yes. So basically the definite yes is basically saying whatever came to your mind at that split moment when I'm like reading the card to you, that's what you need to do. You need to romanticize this new start. You need to romanticize your ideas. You need to romanticize your like fresh start. You have to romanticize this new chapter of your life. Like, I don't know how to describe it. Like, it's a new chapter. It definitely is a new chapter based off what I'm getting here. Like, it's a new chapter of your life, and it's time to make it the best you can. This fresh start is definitely going to be good for you. So, yeah. Alright, let's see. Let's see how many I grabbed here. 4. Perfect. Alrighty. And your songs are... Please be the archer. False God, which is about putting your faith into someone. Is that kind of what it is? It's like putting your faith into someone. When you believe something's going to happen, but you have no proof of it, it's almost like a spiritual, like a spiritual thing. So like a false God, it's more about like your ex or something like that, or the belief, like the happiness kind of thing. Afterglow, it's about like apologizing after after a fight. So probably when you get to that one step at a time kind of thing, when you get to that step, it's probably a good thing to, you know, do. It's the calm after the storm. Cornelia Street, when you have all these memories with someone and you're scared to lose them, and you lose all the memories, probably relate to that right now, and it's scary. It's a scary feeling, and I've gone through it, and it sucks. It's scary. I feel for you. And then Death by 1,000 Cuts. Okay, so there's definitely a breakup theme here, or like these are more of the not love songs, I would call them. Like, they're love songs, but they're more like you could use them in different experiences. Death by 1,000 Cuts, I don't even know how to describe it without saying what Taylor said, because yeah, just listen to Death by 1,000 Cuts if you haven't listened to it yet. I'm assuming if you're watching this, you like Taylor, but maybe you're watching this because it's just intriguing, like how did I turn an album into a tarot reading? Anyway, so thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoy. Please, again, give this video a thumbs up, or comment below, or subscribe if you're not. Alright, I hope to see you next time. Hi Group 4, you are the last group. Thank you so much for skipping ahead, and I hope this resonates with you. This is for anybody who picked the bottom right corner. Let's see what's going on in your love life, my friends. Also, I low-key picked this one. I picked 2 and 4, subconsciously. 2 blew my mind, so let's see where 4 goes. Decide and finish what you started. Okay, it's time to clearly make a decision about what you want. Oh. And finish what you started. You started something important, now is the time to complete it. So, there might be multiple people that you're interested in. You're probably kind of flirting back and forth, trying to decide which way to go. And it's really time to decide which one you want. Like, they're both kind of waiting for you to decide. And as you're hanging them on the thread, you're not really finishing it. You're just kind of like leaving them there. And the reason I was like, oh, okay, was because I was kind of flirting with the guy for a while. But I kind of just like dropped him yesterday. Like, literally the day before I filmed this. So, I kind of just like decided stuff. So I'm just like, oh, okay. So that makes sense as to why I picked this one subconsciously too. Kind of confirmed that I made the right choice. So finish what you started, make the decision, and go through with it. Like, okay, I've decided I'm going to date this person. Then you gotta tell the other person that you're not interested in them. Even for a fling. Like, you gotta put your whole heart into the other person. Alrighty. And for your self-love, we have the Black Dragon from Saturn, which brings you wisdom through spiritual discipline. Concentrate, focus on your ultimate vision, congratulate yourself, you've passed a test, and just be yourself. And that's pretty straightforward, just be yourself. So, with your self-love right now, you just passed a test, which means that you're probably a little drained and confused, and you don't really know what to do. So, like, now's a great time to just concentrate on yourself, congratulate yourself, treat yourself, you know, because, like, you know, congratulate yourself, treat yourself, and just really be yourself, because you're you, and that's the only person you can be, you know. And then for which area of your life that you should romanticize, we have the Earth and Fire Dragon, which is, it's time for service. When you give, you receive, and talk about your feelings, which, you know, it's just pretty straightforward. Tell your friends how you feel. So, I feel like if you have like a job or a volunteer thing that you do, or some type of service that you offer, especially if it's a creative service, I'm not like for example a psychic type of thing, or music, or I don't even know, art, if you're a drawer or a painter, or, you know, like you have like a medium that you use for that. It's definitely one of those things. Like, you're probably a creative person, so like it's time to really romanticize your art, and like, you're an artist. And if there's doubts, which is why I feel like this card came up, it's time to really like talk to your friends about those doubts and start like romanticizing, like, hey, my art is beautiful, being me is great, essentially, you know, like. And it ties in with the just be yourself card, because like I feel like as artists we're all kind of like, man, I wish I was a scientist, I wish I was a business person, like I wish I could just go and get a job at, like, you know, Geico. Speaking on Geico, there's no reason I could on Geico. Like, you know, like, but we take different paths, and of course this is very scary sometimes, so yeah, you gotta talk about it. But romanticize the services that you offer to the world. Romanticize your art, your services, because, yeah. Alrighty. 1, 2, 3, yeah, okay, there's 6, so. Wait a minute, that means I'm missing a song, right? I am missing a song. I don't know which one I'm missing, but that's cool. 2. Unless there's one inside of this one. I'm just making sure that there's only 4. Okay.
I forgot to write a song down. I don't know which one, so we'll see.
Okay. Soon you'll get better.
Oh, there you go.
I knew I didn't forget a song. Why did it do that? Daylight. The Archer. paper rings. Okay, so paper rings. I'll just start with paper rings, and I guess I'll work like backwards. Paper rings is basically like the person who you think offers you the most isn't really gonna offer you the most, and you want to marry someone that you can marry just with paper rings. Like, you know, like, I don't need fancy things. I don't know if that's a line in the song right now. I can't remember, and honestly, if that is, because obviously, as I'm filming this, it's before the album's out, so, like, the track list just came out today. So I'm, like, freaking out, because I'm like, what can I say, what can't I say? People were mad at me on Twitter, because I said that soon you'll be better. So, soon you'll get better sounds like wrote in and never grew up, had a child. So, they're mad at me, but we're good. So, the Archer and Daylight kind of go together because, like, the Archer's like, who could stay, you could stay. It kind of has, like, this anxiety kind of thing to it, which kind of goes with being nervous about, like, being yourself and, like, not romanticizing your services and, like, you know, feeling like a failure in life, which is kind of a mood, so I feel like I know why I subconsciously picked this one too. Cool, okay. And then Daylight is kind of, it literally has the line, step into the daylight and let it go in it, and, like, that's how it ends, minus, like, one, you know, minus one thing that I can't remember. It's like, it sounds like a voicemail, so I didn't really make out what she said, but, step into the daylight and let it go, so, like, it's your ending, it's your happy ending, it's time to be happy. The Archer kind of is, like, where you are now, and Daylight's kind of like the future, I guess. And then Soon You'll Be Better is about, like, illness and, like, chronic illness, and the idea that it's all really complex. It's not just like, okay, I have a cough, I'm gonna take my medicine, and that's that. And I really hope Taylor said that already, because, like, oof. So I relate this more to, like, the anxiety, which goes with the Archer, the anxiety side of everything, and that soon you'll get better. Soon you'll be able to fight off that anxiety and stuff. Alrighty, well, I hope this made sense for you. Thank you so much for watching. Please give me a thumbs up, comment below, or subscribe if you really liked it, and I hope to see you soon. Bye, guys.